tries to wander on. And yes, indeed, Lydia, who's wandering around. So, we are here back at our woodland home. I have dumped off a vast majority of my gear. Some of the stuff I can't remember where I'm storing potions, and so it's coming with me. I've hanging mouse on the wall. Okay. Um, yeah, I was gonna enchant my face mask, but I decided it's not worth it yet. Put on our hood and our cloak, and let's head out. So our next destination is actually to find Marim, who is a cheese alchemist.
I've got
Oh,
your back.
you know what? That's not quite our next destination. Our next destination, actually, is to head up this way, across the bridge, and we have to go across the street, or across the road anyway. Over here to Hilgrun's tomb, which I think teleports some yeah, cut short our long run up. We could in fact take Galdir with us as a companion, but instead, what we're here to do is borrow his family Midas magic reactor thingy. Midas reactor. Orm reactor, that was the phrase.
I've got your...
Okay, good for you, Lydia. You keep having my back. Irritatingly, it's rather a fair bit farther into the... I've also left all my soul gems behind, I just realized. Farther inside of here than I wanted it to be. The reason that we want to use it, however, is pretty simple. We need to make we're gonna make two special spells. So we dump in our gold ingots and pull the switch once, and then pull the switch again, and we get two alteration spells: Midas Tome, Night Eye, and Force Push. So let's learn these. Yes. And then we'll come over here and you and okay, right, because this Night Eye is technically a... Alright, nope, stop it. So, Midas Force Push is an alteration spell, and Midas Night Eye is an illusion spell. So, Night Eye... Stop it. Night Eye does pretty much exactly what you might expect it to do. It gives us Night Eye. Now, it's not a sustainable spell. I may swear. Yeah. 60 seconds of Night Eye. So, it's not a sustainable spell, but it means that I don't necessarily have to use Candlelight, which is good because there's a few places, including some of the Dawnguard dungeons, where Candlelight is simply not enough. No, nothing in there. Now, Midas Force Push, on the other hand, well, there's only one thing to do, and that's show you. Yes, indeed. It is, in fact, basically wizard version of Midas magic. However, it can be dual cast, and is, in fact, well, hilariously powerful. So, we're actually going to head on our way towards Riverwood, which is where and south of there is where we'll find our cheese alchemist. The one problem with oh wait, I have Dispel. I think I can hit myself with Dispel. That's alteration. That is... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to cut... I'll be right back. Berserker. And Night Eye has worn off. Fantastic. Let's see. Alright, you know what? Let's head along the path towards Whiterun, and thus Riverwood does not die. alteration for Midas Haste. There we go. Here. Alteration only increases when there's an enemy nearby, I thought. But I guess not. Now, hopefully we'll get a chance to show this off, because it's really kind of funny. It's slightly more powerful than a full-on Fusroda, but it's also not quite as... it recharges quicker. And the tower is empty. Well, nuggets. Oh, right, because Lydia will catch up in a minute. She always does. But, yeah, you can actually use a single blast to capture bugs, because it knocks them out of the sky. You can do the same thing with Fusroda. It's just, or Unrelenting Force. I just like to say Fusroda. Go figure. But then, let's be honest. Everybody who plays Skyrim likes to say it. Yeah, here, so, see that butterfly? Hit it, and it knocks it out of the sky. And then we have to try and find the corpse. Hello, Lydia. You see a dead butterfly anywhere? Naturally not. Of course not. Hang on. Have you come back? I'm really not in love with the Steed Stone. And it's not really doing me any good. It's supposed to reduce armor. Reduce the weight of armor, but I'm not wearing armor, and so it's not doing me any good. So I'm trying to decide which other stone I would prefer. And the answer is just no to the Atronach stone. Hello? Oh, I know this. Oh, this guy's about to have a really bad day. Guten Tag.
Never.
Goodbye. Oh, that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Or didn't throw him as far as I was hoping. Here. Yeah, we'll let Lydia kill him. That way, yeah. That guy's a scavenger. Basically, he's picking over the dead bodies. That's not quite the... And wearing a mishmash of their gear. I suspect that's that's a player joke, because it's basically what most players do in the early game is pick over the dead bodies and wear a mishmash of their gear. Being a mighty wizard, we didn't have to do that. All right, well, it's not as amusing as I remember it being. Let's get not that. Let's get Midas Haste on the go, and we will head for Riverwood at speed. Right. Around this way, and then hang a left, and on to Riverwood. I really like Midas Haste, and I wish I had the...
That was pathetic. It didn't even do anything.
Oh, really?
You're interfering with official Tholm.
What's wrong with
It's immoral.
worshipping Talos?
Perhaps there's something you wish to...
You got me.
And so you will die a heretic.
Not as much death as you will die. Leave my Lydia alone. There we go. I really, absolutely do adore the... Where'd he bugger off to? I didn't kill him this time. Ah, tell you what. Here, free and share items, because I don't need all of this stuff. You can have some elven gear. And, here, have an elven war
Imperial, I
axe.
see, is dead.
Good for you. Don't need to kill the gear. Yeah, don't kill the gear. Killing deer is bad. Oh. Hello? Did I... antagonist? Goodbye. No soul gem large enough. Well, that's fine, because I didn't have any soul gems to begin with, because I left them all at home like an idiot. There we go. Go away. I should have looted that one up there, but it's not really necessary. I have all of the all the pelts and hides in the world, but I don't really need any more. So, cheese wizard, not awakening. We want the cheese wizard. Cheese of ages, alchemist, not wizard. Although I suppose since I'm hunting cheese of ages, I am the cheese wizard. Stop sprinting, you loser. Right, head this way. Through town at speed, and let's head out this way. So, I'm pretty sure that we gotta loop back around past the Guardian Stones in order to reach our destination. Or we could have turned left in town, which I forgot to do. Yeah. Let's get our Mage Stone back. I mean, it's not strictly necessary. We'll eventually reach max level in all our wizardly powers anyway, but for now, this is a little bit better. Now, we could go get the Lover Stone. However, the Lover Stone is always a pain in the neck to reach, and, you know, I don't feel up to it. Here, fox. Oh, he got shocked. Hello? I don't remember this being here. Not that I'm entirely disinclined to... coin purse and a chest. Yeah, this is very, very much new. What's up here? This is Merrim. Hello, Merrim. I'm looking for a dairy alchemist. Are you him?
Dairy alchemist, you say? I suppose. I'm telling you, I'm not too fond of that title. So, what brings the likes of you to my little camp here in the tower?
I need you to... it should be your help analyzing a piece of cheese.
You what? A piece of cheese? Whatever for?
My client needs to know its ingredients.
Interesting. If the recipe is so secret, it must be a fabulous cheese indeed. One which should capture my academic interests. However, I cannot abandon my current task, so this cheesy business of yours will have to wait. That is, of course, unless you're willing to help.
What do you need done?
After Helgen was destroyed, I grieved the loss of my nephew. Once I gave him a ring, which I greatly desire to get back.
Aha.
The ring is probably somewhere among the rubble of my nephew's house, near the southern town gate.
Fantastic.
I would fetch it myself, but the place is... I was planning to hire someone in Whiterun and have them... If you fetch me my ring, I will come with you to your client and analyze this magnificent cheese of his. I'd say that's a fair trade, eh?
Certainly. So, go into Helgen, get cheese, get ring. Right. Can do. Let's see. Ah. Now this should be a much better place to lay down my pit fighter. I'm actually kind of hoping I can get to enough conjuration to get the ability that lets me have a pair of summoned creatures to... Because having a pair of pit fighters would be awesome. They're also a little bit above scale, I think. Now, is this door locked? This door's locked. You know what? That's totally fine. It would be fine if I could manage to get my mouse to behave itself and click. Unlock the gate. Hello! Have some fun. And now we've leveled up. Yes. Let's say we have some more. Ooh, boiled chitin heavy armor. She was really tough. Ha. Here. Have some of this. Oh. Oops. Right. Oh, Bone Spirit. Bone Spirit's not so bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Right. Where is our target? Target is in here. This is why this is not compatible with Helgen Reborn, because you can't get to this in later stages. Aram's lost heirloom. But you know what? As long as we're here, let's finish clearing out the town. I'm gonna resummon the pit fighter over here just because it's quicker to. Yep. Who else wants some? Oh, you're gonna be like that, are you? That's fine. Alright. You, my good sir, shall taste of my force push. All I have to do is get up there and not die before I can get the blast off. Whee! Excuse me. Where did he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, this is not quite as powerful as I remember it being. Okay. I mean, it's still cool, but it's not as cool as I remember. I find it interesting there's a burnt corpse there, but no decapitated corpse from... because one guy got his head chopped off, and then Alduin attacked. Oop. I don't remember if we even know that it's... Oh. No. That guy. Was Alduin that attacked us. I don't know if we've gotten that far along. Or if we just know a dragon. I think it's a dragon at this point. Right. Through here. Right. How about a little Mighty's Haste? Now, I know I used to have a mod that severely boosted the dual casting capabilities. So it was 2.5 instead of, oops, or 3.0 for 2.4.
Return my ring to me, and I shall put my skills to good use.
Right. Found your ring.
Splendid. Please, let me have... And now for my part of the bargain. Let's see this client of yours and his legendary cheese. Lead on.
Indeed. Return to Red Willy. Outshine Source Stone. Fair enough. Apparently I turned off Mighty's Haste. Right. So, we can rush this way, and then once we reach Whiterun, we can... catch a carriage. Right, yeah, so then we need to head... So first, doors shown? Short? Blah! Can't talk. So, first to Shore's Stone, then onward to Dim Hollow Crypt, which is fine because Shore's Stone is only a short distance from Riften, and Riften will take a carriage to Dawnstar, which is very close to...
I'm getting out of here.
Oops. Hi. Go away. Ooh, cool. Okay. Where'd these chaps come from? Silver necklace. Local thug. Local thug boss. I suspect.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
I have a sneaking suspicion that we have left Marin behind, and that we need to. Thank you. Turn to Red Willy. Okay. Cool gate. Marim has. Yep, Marim has buggered off. Okay. Well, presumably that's what those local thugs were about, because I've never seen that before, but. I mean, it's not entirely unheard of. And, frankly, Kirava has connections of it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Connections of a sort, so. What was I talking about? I have no idea. Anyway, what was a wolf? I thought it was a dead person. Yeah. So, Kirava is actually technically under the protection of the Thieves Guild, which means that she may have found her cheese stolen and then decided, well, I'm paying protection money to the Thieves Guild, might as well get them to help me recover my cheese. What staggered you? No clue. Alright, I'm certain Marin will turn up as soon as we teleport to Shorestone. Let's save game before we take the carriage.
Yes?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to the rift.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Hopefully, we won't crash when we
Nice
reach
weather
Shorestone.
for a ride. Hope it lasts.
I got all my fingers crossed and my eyes.
I can.
You know, he always says, nice weather, hope it lasts. And then we get here and it's terrible weather, but this time we managed to not be. It's just nighttime. What did I just try and summon there? I have no idea. Right. Let's go have a word with Red Willy.
Oh, the infamous Marim. Oh, it's
Yes?
hoping my friend managed to locate
Fancy
you.
robes.
Has your journey
You a
been
wizard or something?
It has. Thank you very much. Your friend here tells me that you require my assistance concerning some cheesy business.
Still here.
That is correct. Here, what can you tell me about this cheese?
Still here.
I need to know what it's made from.
I must
Yes?
say, this is an interesting piece of dairy product. One of the finest examples I've seen in a long time. I will need some time to study this in detail. Do you have a room that I can use for this purpose?
Well, you can use my room downstairs in the basement. Take the time you need, but please hurry. I want to start whipping myself up some cheese.
Talk to Red Willy. Job's done.
Yes! Thanks for your help, adventurer. Hopefully Marim's brilliant skills will reveal the recipe for this famous cheese. This'll make me a fortune!
Indeed.
I promise you, I will reward you properly once I can start producing the cheese. Could you check on Marim for me and see how he's doing?
Certainly. You know what? I don't even want to ask about his name. I considered it. Decided, you know what? I don't want to know. Where's my cheese wizard? Cheese alchemist. Ah. How are you settling in?
Fine, fine, thank you very much. I'm still analyzing this strange piece of cheese. It's difficult to separate and measure all the ingredients.
Any luck at all?
Well, the cheese contains a very rare seasoning called kingstraff. It's basically dandruff from a Draugr king conserved in a special container. If I could get hold of one such container, I may be able to reproduce the Kingstruff inside.
Uh-huh.
Sadly, the Kingstruff will be hard to come by. Perhaps you should ask Red Willie. He might know something.
Of course.
I've got your back.
No, Sven. Oh, Sven. Willie! What do you know about King's Dandruff? Merrim needs something called Kingsdruff.
Kingstruff? For the cheese?
It's conserved Draugr Dandruff.
How charming. If there is any Draugr Dandruff in the area, it would be inside one of the old ruins. I believe I read something in a book. Let's see. Draugr arms, Draugr asses, Draugr babies, Draugr bones. Ah, here it is. Draugr Dandruff. Kingstruff. Obviously, there may be an urn of Kingstruff hidden in the old ruin just up the hill from here. The place is called Underberg. If we're lucky, the urn is still there, with all the tasty dandruff inside it.
Hey, adventurer, I need a word with
Fantastic. Right. Gmork the Orc. Hello, Gmork.
you. What?
You wanted a word?
I did. I overheard your conversation with old Willie just now. You mentioned something about Underberg?
What of it?
Well, I happen to be interested in the same ruins. Some personal business. I believe our interests intertwine.
Alright, I'm gonna have to cut the episode here. I will get back to you just in the next episode. See you then.